Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Randomised. In the last one, we managed to escape from the future after getting the aid of, Quagsire, the time travel Pokemon. Sorry, I still find that hilarious that it's a fucking Quagsire. Like, I'm just imagining, like, a super chill out, like, mellow Quagsire just being like, oh yeah, time travel's super easy, you know? Just as a disclaimer, for whatever reason, it didn't save properly. Now, this is the second time it's happened, so I'm not sure if it's, like, something wrong with the game, or I'm quitting out before it's saved properly. Like, it doesn't save until after I go off the screen. But I just had to do the whole last dungeon again, so I don't have necessarily all the same items, sadly, because I did have the scope lens thingy, not scope lens, X-ray specs or whatever it is, which lets you see what everything is. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but hopefully, this next episode will be, like, more than enough to make up for it. Dungeon at 3am challenge gone wrong. Oh my god, if only I was recording at 3am. But if I was awake at 3am, there's no way I'd wake up in time for work. Oh my god. This is... Rayquaza, you're not even knocked out. You're still hovering, so... Well, okay, where are we? Isn't this where I met you? It's like that beach. It's like that beach, you know. So that means, could it be? No, it is. We're in the past. We made it back to our world. Yes, we made it. Hey, Relicanth. Look, we made it home, back to our world. So we did it. We made it through. Back to this world. Yes, and this is where I met Kai. Let's see. I think it was right here, on this rock where he had bashed his head in. This is where I found Kai out cold. So that's what happened. That trip through time sent me into the Eastern Forest, and Kai and I both reached a world far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand, like the whole concept of time travel. Will you please explain it to us? Rayquaza is like a lost schoolgirl in like a museum or something, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't really the place to talk, so let's go to Ralts's guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and roomed there. It'd be the perfect place. Okay, let's go to Ralts's guild. Hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I am a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they would try to capture me? Come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place. But it involved going through Flawed Cave. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. I can't remember, does someone see us or not? Also, for anyone who's ever noticed the fact that I skip, like, my own name, it's because I find saying my own name weird. Ooh, new special episode. But, like, at the weekend when I did the Pokemon Go event, which, mind you, this is after, I ran into somebody, like, I knew, so sort of, like, we stopped and said hi at, like, a socially distanced, like, measure, and then, the person they were with was also called Kai. By God, it was the most confusing ass thing ever. Like, he would ask, like, oh, how's Kai, like, how you doing, Kai? And then, like, we'd both look, and I'd be like, oh God, this is so confusing. But on the other hand, we both did, like, come to the conclusion that Kai is the correct way to spell Kai. Kye is like the imposter way. So, but no, it was really freaky. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever met someone with like the same name as them, or even had to work with someone like that. I don't know how you'd be able to do it, because I was getting confused, let alone in like a somewhat social setting. But like, it's just, it makes my head hurt, and it feels awkward saying my own name as well. Which is why I don't say it in this. I try and, like, avoid it if I can. This cliff is known as the Sacred Glade. Oh my god. Secret Glade? Yes. I think the name comes from the fact that the cliff itself is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. So, if there was a Sharpedo instance where they get randomized to Glade, I'd find that hilarious, but I don't think there is. As far as I can tell, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Ta-da! It's down here. I lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead, go in. Yes. Lots of room in the Sharpedo head. This is like prime real estate though. Like, I would not mind having a place like this. I see this is a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. Whew. I'm glad no one's wrecked this place. That's proof for how little notice this place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. Oh, it's doing another moonlight scene. Sorry, guys. But Kai, I never expected you to be the very same Kai. Relicanth, can you tell us more about that? Yes. We were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human paired together? Yeah. And Kai has a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the dimensional screen, don't you? Exactly. But the dimensional screen has a drawback. It requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. A trusted partner? That's why we work together. The dimensional screen is set off by triggers tied to places where time gears are hidden. We need to find out where the time gears were in the past. So, we needed the dimensional screen to accomplish that. Wait a second. You said there had to be a trusted partner nearby for the dimensional screen to work. But it's always been triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you two trusted each other from the start? When you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. In addition, Kai developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Ray Ray, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Kai quickly grew to trust you because of that. Oh, there's another thing I don't understand. Is the dimensional screen triggered only in response to time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The dimensional trigger is not triggered in places that aren't connected to time gears. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Kai, do you remember that time when we went off near Giraffaric and during our first exploration? And there are other times too, when we went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the dimensional screen was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. It was never triggered by places that with no tie into time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the dimensional screen is altered in the past. Yeah, it seems like one of those things I guess the developers didn't think about and had to like mumble around. But yeah, it does explain why it didn't work in the future though. Oh my god though, my throat. Like my whole body is aching today. Like after yesterday, I don't know how far I walked. I think like I walked all the way to like this giant meadow we have in our town. Did like a lap of it and then walked back and like did that as my exercise for like the entire week. Like oh my god. And like it's nice. Like I know some people are like annoyed you can't walk with other people and I'm like I don't mind. I'm always a solitary person. I just stick my headphones on and listen to like a Spotify playlist or something. But maybe Relicanth is right about the future and the past. Is it different enough to make my dimensional screen ability work differently? Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the dimensional screen ability to identify the locations of the time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it, here. A time gear is here. I see. Okay, so that was when they were figuring out that stuff. After identifying the locations where time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time. That brought us from our world in the future to this world. However... Whoa, are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No, I can't. Hold on. See, that scene is always set up to be like as if like you're on a boat or something like that and you're like going capsized. But as Kai and I became separated, for some reason Kai got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it's something to do with our accident while travelling in time. I came from the future, and not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. I don't know, it seems so outlandish, it doesn't feel real. So Kai, you may not remember any of this. You were my closest friend. I was worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad to see that you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you've lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. God, like, okay, Radical/Grovyle is such a good character. Like, I love them so much. Like, my friend May, she's, like, obsessed with Grovyle as a character. Like, we have this ongoing joke where if I see Grovyle out of anything, I just send it to her and she cries out Grovyle. But, like, oh my god, they are so well written. Now we have to decide on the course of action. Like I've told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in the region when a time gear is removed. But you're sure it'll only be temporary? That's right, as soon as the time gears are set in place at Fancy Hideaway, I forgot about that. Time will be restored to its natural state everywhere. Well then, we'll go with you, Relicanth. Taking your time gear will badly affect the Pokemon that live in that area. I see my phone going off. But we have to prevent the planet's paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're also exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Oh no. Would you like to save your adventure? God, it tells me to save like quite a few times after these story beats. And like, it doesn't normally do that. Ray Ray isn't here. Maybe outside? Can't get over the Relicanth walk cycle as well. He's just like shaking his booty all over the place. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yeah, just thinking. Thinking about Typhlosion. He's so dreamy, isn't he, Relicanth? But that's not it. Sure, finding out we were being deceived came as a real shock. But hearing your story earlier, Relicanth, it really drove it home. What Typhlosion said in the future was really true. And it made me realise that Kai really did come from the future. I was mulling over things like that. Looks at the side. Hey, look, Relicanth. Sunlight. It's sunrise. Oh, you guys can't see this beautiful image. Although, I will admit, every time I see a picture of sunrise now, I always think of the confession scenes from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Like, specifically those colours. I'm like, oh god, it's an edit of Three Houses. But, yes. Maybe it's because we're in the future for so long. But I didn't think his sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises, then it sets, we take it for granted. And that's only natural, but things we take for granted, they're really the most essential things, and they're precious. All I'd ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world and seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it, it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There is one thing that I wanted to ask of you though, Ray Ray. It's about the time in the future when we were confronted by Kakuna. Frankly, we're in a no-win situation. There was no hope. Yes, when you're three Pokemon all weak to Chikorita, it is really a situation with no hope. This is the end for you. Ah, this song gives me feels. Hey, Kai, Relicanth, we can't give up. Yeah, he's saying not to give up, but what can we possibly do? But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder too. I really didn't know. But maybe it was because Kai stood by me. Kai? Take a look at this. Yeah, this is like Rayquaza's like passage into adulthood, and then there's a time skip and we see like adult Rayquaza. There's an old pattern inscribed on it. I've never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. I have this dream of one day solving the mystery behind this fragment, but I was such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply as an apprentice. It was then that I met Kai. I've also just realised, guys, this is probably going to be a very story-heavy episode, and I do apologise that there isn't a lot of gameplay, but this is what we get for story episodes. When we fought the Buizel, oh my god, and his little... oh my god. By the way, this is probably a good time to ask it. I am thinking of maybe doing post-game, or maybe some parts like the Shaman and the Darkrai event. I'm not sure about what else. Depends if people would be interested. I might just do it as a montage as well. I'm not sure. I won't do stuff like the Infinite Dungeon or like the 100 floor dungeon because that would just kill me. But if it's like an actual story-driven thing, then I might. But yeah, let me know what you want to see, because right now my current plan is to obviously beat Master Kakuna. Kai is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yes. Please don't ask me to save again. Alright, it's agreed that we will collect all of the time gears first. We have to decide which time gear we should target. Let's check the Wonder Map. Oh wait, don't we do one with him first? The empty summit would be the closest. The empty summit is... That's the one in the desert, according to the map. How about amusing runoff? That was where I got my first time gear the last time. Where is that? Here. Which, if I look at the map on the other screen, all the way on the other side. And there is no one like Castform guarding that time gear. Oh great, if we were to fight someone over time gear, that would attract attention. But that wouldn't be a concern here, right? Exactly. That's it then. That's where we're going. Onward to amusing runoff. Oh wait, did it have like a different name? Oh, okay, so we may actually get some gameplay. We're 15 minutes in, but you know what? I'll make this a bit of a longer one. Oh? What is it, Relicat? The atmosphere somehow feels different from last time. No. I must be imagining it. We'll go in when the two of you are ready. Yeah, we'll do a bit. I'd rather not have just an episode of story. If we can have some gameplay, I would like that, so... But yeah, amusing runoff. Oh. This sounds like a bot. Hello, Lava Plume Lunatone. Let's... Oh god, the enemies are smart in here. Oh, no, you're kidding me. Oh. Well, I should have fed that Royal Gummy, I guess, sooner than later. Wow, I never expected Vacuum Cut to KO like that. But this is a really pretty area, and it's kind of fitting for where it's supposed to be in the game. Is that going to destroy the flower? Yep, it did. Oh my god. I can't remember what... Is this from, the Shaman area? I can't remember for sure. Like, I can't remember all the dungeons, like, layouts off the top of my head. But... Monster House, yeah. Oh my god, the Feebas. Well, it's a monster house of Feebas and Kricketot, so it should hopefully be quite easy? Maybe? Like, where are the stairs? If I look on the map, I can probably look better on this screen. It's in the middle. Like, right in the middle. Okay, there we go. That was easy enough. Why can't all monster houses just be, like, a collection of Feebas and Kricketot? Like, that would be my dream. But no, anyway, while we're going through this dungeon, oh. Wait! Wait. Do you have damp? Yeah, I can't check your stuff, but you have damp. Why didn't you go off before? Wait, no, is it me who has damp? I don't think so. I have soundproof, don't I? Here, Tangled Feet. You have... Airlock. So it has to be Grovar who has damp. Oh my god. Well, that's actually useful when it works. Yeah, as I was about to say, though, I did just want to... Okay, damp does not always seem to want to work, apparently. Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for getting me to 200 subscribers. Like, I never actually expected people to, like, obviously be subscribing and things like that. So it really does mean, like, an awful lot that people are enjoying this. Especially with, like, the amount of time I have to make, like, these videos and stuff. Like, I'm just glad that people are watching and finding a reason to continue watching. And I really do love it when everyone's, like, when people come up with ideas about, like, different scenarios, like the Young Rayquaza thing, or, things like when everyone was, like, dying over Master Kakuna. But, I don't know, I never just thought I would have, like, a YouTube channel at 200 subscribers, let alone actually have time to make a YouTube channel. I've always had this, and, like, obviously, most people probably don't mean, like, shiny hunting videos, and I do still plan to do those. It's just, obviously, right now, my time is very, like, preoccupied. Another monster house. Yippee. I'm gonna move here, because Grovar's not really gonna do much, I think. But, yeah, maybe I could make, like, a Pokemon Go video of, like, all my shinies and talk about some of those, so that if people are interested in that. But, mainly, though, like, I will get back to them eventually. Do I have an Oranberry? I think I do. Please say I do. I do not. Ah, shoot. No, well, that failed. But yeah, as I was about to say... Oh, I didn't mean to quick save. Back in we go. But yeah, but I could go over like my Pokemon Go shinies, but I am still hunting Xurkitree at the moment. It's just, it's taking a lot longer than I thought, and like, obviously I'm prioritizing this because I want to keep it up at like one video a day at least. But at the same time, it's like, I do try and do it when I get free time. It's just this week's been very busy, so it's probably the next few weeks for me. But hopefully I get it soon. But yeah, and then as I stated before, I mean, at the time of this video going up, oh god, there is something in here which is like deadly. Really deadly. Vacuum Roar of Time is going to kill me. Oh my god. Well, that monster house is going to be a pain. But, yeah, no. Yeah, I just like to hear what other people think. And again, thanks for getting me to 200. Again, it just feels great. Because I've always wanted to, like, do Pokemon Let's Plays or whatever. And, like I said, I just never had the time. Or, like, I guess the confidence as well. And I think just throwing myself into it with something like this has done, like, me wonders as well. Now, speaking of wonders, it would be a wonder if the next floor does not have Roar of Time Electric again. I probably shouldn't have killed that one. I should kill, yeah, you first. Jesus Christ, what is up with the enemies in here? With, like, Aeroblast, Roar of Time, Heat Wave. Like, they're also busted. Grass Knot. Jesus Christ. What is this? Rest. So, I think this is a monster house. If it's like... Yeah, it's always going to be a monster house. Shoot. Okay, let's try fast forwarding. Well, whoever used Perish Song, thank you very much. In that case, I'm just going to try and make my way to the goal. Because I think they all die because of Perish Song. I think. Okay, apparently not. No. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm going to call this one here. Because I get the feeling, just the smallest feeling, it's going to take me a few tries to get through this floor alone, let alone the dungeon. But thank you, as always, for watching the video. And again, thank you for getting me to 200 subscribers. I mean, it might be higher by the time this goes up. This goes up on Wednesday, I think, and this is Sunday today. So yeah, I might get more done. I don't know just yet. But I will see you all in the next one. See you later. Bye.